It's finally here, the New Year eShop sale. There's a ton of games on sale, big games, small games, game collections, and bundles, first-party deals from Nintendo, classic games, newer games, and everything in between. To help you navigate the madness, I've rounded up over 50 of the best deals from the sale. Let's dive into it. One look at Berserk Boy, and you'll notice the Mega Man-like vibes the game has. But this game also draws some inspiration from games built around speed and momentum, like the 2D Sonic games. This game has you moving through stages at high speed, using a ton of different abilities that Berserk Boy has. To do so, you're going to need to switch between his different elemental powers in order to chain your movements together. The high-speed gameplay, the different forms that Berserk Boy has, and the chaining mechanic is pretty cool. It's got some very good gameplay. The game is very polished, and the soundtrack is freaking awesome. Actually, fun fact about the soundtrack, it was done by the person who worked on the music for Sonic Mania. Again, the Sonic connection here. It's on sale for 55% off, its biggest discount yet on the eShop. It's just $9 on the US eShop. A very inexpensive price for this awesome game. Fans of the Super Monkey Ball series should definitely check out Marble It Up Ultra. The gameplay is very similar, though it does have its own twists on the gameplay style. Players will need to guide balls, in this case marbles, through challenges and obstacles, using power-ups, while taking advantage of things like shifting gravity, bounce pads, springs, and more in each stage. This game's got a good amount of content too. The main campaign is great. It has various multiplayer modes that support online play for up to 8 players. It's very awesome. As well as it has in-game trophies and medals to earn, as well as it has collectibles that you can find that allows you to customize your marbles. If you like the Super Monkey Ball games, the gameplay here is very similar, and while it is similar, it's still a very good game. Marble It Up Ultra is on sale for 62% off via the eShop sale. It's $11.39 on the US eShop. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe is an expanded version of the first-person adventure game that adds new content, new choices, and even more secrets than before. You still have the original game, of course, here, but yeah, there's even more to discover now. For those who have never played the game before, you may ask, what's the game about? Well, the game has you playing as Stanley, an office worker, and you're in control of his actions. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you can choose where he goes and what he does. Maybe the game chooses for you. That might answer nothing or everything. If you like adventure games that are a bit off the wall, then this game is perfect for you. I know, it sounds a little bit vague, but that is the best way to experience this game. It's just going in blind and hanging on for dear life. One thing is for sure is that the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition is on sale in the eShop with its biggest discount yet, 60% off. $9.99 on the US eShop. The excellent bundle of Enter the Gungeon and Exit the Gungeon is back on sale, again at 80% off, $3.99 on the US eShop. Enter the Gungeon is a terrific roguelike game with bullet hell elements, and it's a lot of fun. And the sequel, while it is different, it's a platformer at heart, I still think it's good too. This is a good way to check out why the Gungeon series is so good and very popular. You can check out the games just in time for the Enter the Gungeon 2 to come out later this year for the Switch 2. Grindstone is a puzzle game where you need to clear out enemies within a level in order to complete it. In order to do so, you would need to move the game's protagonist in 8 different directions in order to attack the monsters. The only catch is you can only attack monsters of one color at a time. If you match 10 or more monsters, then a grindstone will appear, and this can allow you to switch the color of the monster you are attacking, and in turn, will allow you to chain together bigger combos. Now, unlike most matching games, you need to be careful, as monsters and bosses alike can attack back. 3 hits, and you need to start the level over. Luckily, there's items that you can use to help you in the harder levels that you can unlock and earn through play. This is a pretty cool puzzle game with a lot of strategic elements about it. It's pretty addicting to play. It's pretty cheap to get right now, so if you're looking for a new puzzle game to play, this one just might be the ticket. Grindstone is on sale for 75% off, its biggest discount yet on the eShop. It's so it's just $4.99 on the US eShop. The Swords of Ditto, Mormo's Curse, is a roguelike action RPG that has you exploring the overworld and through various dungeons in a quest to defeat the evil Mormo and her minions. The gameplay is reminiscent of 2D Zelda games, though beyond the traditional weapons, you can use some less conventional ones like frisbees or golf clubs to attack. The game has a bit of replayability, as each time you play, when a time limit is passed, you need to start all over with a brand new character. Of course, things are connected, so it's not like everything's all for naught, but you'll see what I mean when you play. The cartoon animated style is very nice, and the game has a local co-op option too. It's super cheap to pick up from the sale, as it's just $1.99 on the US eShop. A cheap pickup for those looking for a fun and easy to get into action RPG. Serious Sam Collection contains 3 games: Serious Sam HD, The First Encounter, Serious Sam HD, The Second Encounter, and Serious Sam 3 BFE. These games, even with their 3D visuals, are very boomer shooter-like. There's lots of action, lots of enemies, and lots of shooting and blowing up that needs to be done in these games. It's kind of like games like Doom and Quake and Duke Nukem and boomer shooters like that. If you like that kind of stuff, then this is perfect for you. Especially since the collection is so freaking cheap to get right now. It's on sale for 87% off, $3.99 on the US eShop. That's really good with 3 games included. Cult of the Lamb is an indie game that combines elements of simulation management games with roguelike dungeon gameplay action. You need to raise and take care of your cult and use them to get stronger. That means sacrificing them too. Take care of their needs and they'll take care of you. Yeah, it's a crazy game, but man, is it so addicting, and the developers have consistently been releasing free updates to expand things and add additional content. Oh, and if you have a Switch 2, the game operates at a much higher frame rate on that system and actually looks pretty nice. You can get the game with the Cultist pack that adds additional costumes for your cult members via the Cultist edition, which is 50% off via the New Year sale. That means it's just $14.99 on the US eShop. If you like detective mystery adventure games with lots of Japanese flair and style, then you should check out the AI, the SOMNIUM FILES games, if you haven't already done so yet. The first one is on sale for 80% off on the eShop, $3.99 on the US eShop. It's a good game, filled with mystery and even a little bit of horror vibes. But don't worry, it's not all dark. The game has a lot of humor too. And like most mystery games, this game and its sequels have you pretty involved with things. At times the games have you solving timed puzzle segments, in 3D no less. And of course, you gotta be very attentive to all the clues and events that happen during the game. If you like a mystery game or a detective game where you really have to be involved, as well as one that has a little bit of quicks and a little bit of craziness going on, then this game is perfect for you. If you like that and you want more, the second game is also on sale. It's on sale for 75% off, $9.99 on the US eShop. GRADIUS Origins Collection features 18 versions of games across 7 arcade titles in the GRADIUS series. The collection has a ton of quality of life features, easy and invincible modes, dip switch setting options, a training mode for a number of the games included, online leaderboards, gallery goodies, and lots more. This collection is a must-own for any hardcore shoot-'em-up fan. The collection is on sale for 50% off. Its biggest discount yet, $19.99 on the US eShop. What you get with this collection is one heck of a deal. The Castlevania Collections Bundle contains all 3 Castlevania collections in one big bundle. It has the Castlevania Anniversary Collection, the Castlevania Advanced Collection, and the Castlevania Dominus Collection. Castlevania Anniversary Collection has the 3 8-bit Castlevania games, Super Castlevania 4, the first 2 Castlevania Game Boy games, Castlevania Bloodlines for the Sega Genesis, and Kid Dracula, as well as it has their Japanese versions included too. Castlevania Advanced Collection has the 3 GBA games, along with Castlevania Dracula X for the Super Nintendo. And Castlevania Dominus Collection has the 3 DS games, along with a redesigned version of the very first Castlevania arcade game, Haunted Castle. The collection comes with a number of quality of life features, and the whole bundle is on sale for 45% off, $31.89 on the US eShop. That's pretty good for 16 Castlevania games. Shiren the Wanderer, the Tower of Fortune, and the Dice of Fate is a challenging roguelike RPG where players need to traverse through randomized dungeons, fight monsters, and collect loot and gather treasure. If a player's character loses a life, well then they lose all their loot and treasure, and the level resets, as well as the dungeons, they do change too. The Switch edition includes 3 dungeons, as well as a new live stream display option. This is a mystery dungeon game, so if you like those games, then you'll love this one. And if you've never played one before and are curious how the games are, then this title is great, because it's so dang cheap via the sale. It's a good way to get in without spending a lot. It's on sale for 80% off, $3.99 on the US eShop. Sonic and Shadow Generations, via the Digital Deluxe Edition, is on sale for 60% off. It's the biggest discount I've seen for that yet on the eShop. This sale is valid for both the Switch and Switch 2 versions. The Deluxe Edition includes extra content, such as the Sonic 3 movie pack, as well as includes a digital art book and soundtrack. The original Generations game was a pretty solid Sonic game, but the addition of the Shadow campaign here is pretty awesome. Might be my favorite part of the package. The Switch 2 version features 60 FPS and higher resolutions. Just note, there's no free upgrade from the Switch 1 version, so make sure to choose the correct version that you need. Sonic Origins Plus is a collection that contains the first 4 titles in the Sonic series: Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It also includes Sonic CD. All 4 games have been reformatted for modern widescreen displays, and they include brand new content and features, such as a new animated opening and ending sequences for the games, bonus characters, added modes, challenges, and lots more. The collection also contains 12 classic Sonic Game Gear titles, including Sonic Drift, the 8-bit Sonic platformers, Sonic Spinball, and Tails Adventure. The collection is on sale for 65% off, $13.99 on the US eShop. 2 Super Monkey Ball games are on sale for the New Year sale. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania is a remake of the first 3 Super Monkey Ball games, along with new content and features. It's on sale for 75% off, $9.99 on the US eShop. The latest game in the Super Monkey Ball series, Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble, is on sale for $14.99 on the US eShop as well. In that game, up to 16 players can compete against others online across several multiplayer game modes. Get moving to the beat of the music with the fun rhythm game called Samba de Amigo, Party Central. Shake your Joy-Cons, or just use buttons to hit the notes to the beat of the music. This game, I feel, is highly underrated. It's a really fun rhythm game. It has a nice amount of modes to play, including multiplayer options, through local and online play, and there's tons of unlockables to earn. The Deluxe Edition includes extra music from various Sega games, including the Sonic games, as well as includes additional Sega costumes. It's on sale for 80% off, $9.99 on the US eShop. That's the cheapest the Deluxe Edition has been on there ever. Of course, some games from Atlus are also on sale for the New Year sale. One of the best JRPGs ever, Persona 5 Royal, gets a brand new discount via the New Year sale. The discount is 70% off. It's just $17.99 on the US eShop. That's absolutely the cheapest I've seen the game go for yet on the eShop. The strategy game Persona 5 Tactica, via its Digital Deluxe Edition, is on sale for 75% off. It's $19.99 on the US eShop. This edition has the game, of course, but it has all the DLC, including the Repaint Your Heart challenge map. It adds new challenge stages and additional content. Basically, you're getting the complete experience with this. As for the game itself, it's a fun strategy game. It's a nice, different take on the Persona formula, and it's one I feel like many have slept on. Shin Megami 5 Vengeance Digital Deluxe Edition is back on sale, this time for even cheaper than before. It's on sale for 65% off. This includes all the DLC content for the game. The Vengeance Edition of SMT5 added a whole new story, in addition to the original one. Yes, you can play the original one as well. Also includes brand new demons, over 40 in all, and a lot of quality of life improvements and new features. Both Yakuza Kiwami games are on sale for the New Year sale. Yakuza Kiwami is on sale for the original Switch for 30% off. It's $13.99 on the US eShop. It's the first sale it's gotten in half a year actually. The new Switch 2 version with improved frame rates and visuals is on sale for 25% off for the first time ever. It's $22.49 on the eShop. Yakuza Kiwami 2 with the Switch 2 is on sale for the first time ever as well, with this same discount and pricing. SHINOBI Art of Vengeance is the first brand new entry in the series in a very long time. It's pretty awesome. This game feels entirely like a SHINOBI game, like it should. Joe Musashi moves and attacks in a similar style that he's known for, but he has brand new moves and abilities this time around for lots of attacking variety. The stages are very well designed, with plenty of challenges to overcome. And I do like how this game has some elements of Metroidvanias thrown in, but there's plenty of secrets to find if you're willing to go off each stage's beaten path. Definitely check out the demo if you haven't. It's pretty good. It'll give you a good taste of how the game is, and I think it will sell you on it. It's on sale for 30% off, $20.99 on the US eShop. Ghost Trick Phantom Detective is an HD remaster of the DS game that went by the same name, where you play as a recently dead detective who uses his ghostly powers in order to save people, while also trying to recover his memories. The gameplay has you gathering clues, somewhat similar in a way to the Ace Attorney series, by interacting with objects, as well as it has you saving lives through solving puzzles with his ghostly powers. The HD remaster has remastered visuals of course, but it also has a remastered soundtrack and additional features such as a art gallery. And of course the game has been reformatted to fit on a singular screen now. It was an awesome DS game, and this remaster is an excellent way to experience the game. It's on sale for 67% off, $9.99 on the US eShop. Kunitsu-Gami Path of the Goddess is an action strategy game where you play as a warrior whose goal is to protect a divine maiden named Yoshiro. Yoshiro's goal is to purge and cleanse villages of defilement, as well as bring peace to the nearby Mount Kafuku. The gameplay is a mix of real-time strategy and tower defense genres. During the day, as the warrior, you must explore and rescue villagers, while also setting up contraptions for use at night. At night, evil spirits, called the Seethe, will invade villages, and the player will need to ally with the villagers in order to defend against the attacks from the Seethe. This seems like a pretty cool game, and it's gotten a lot of praise and reviews. It's back on sale for 25% off, $29.99 on the US eShop. ININ Games' latest sale features some repeats of deals that they had in early December, that if you missed picking them up before, which was very possible since the original sale ended long before Christmas, well, now is your second chance. The super cheap deals are back. For example, there's the port of Cotton 100%, the Super Famicom exclusive Shoot 'em Up or Cute 'em Up for just $1.99 on the US eShop. It's a pretty fun and solid shoot 'em up for very cheap. There's also Panorama Cotton, which is also $1.99. This was a rail shooter, kind of like the Space Harrier games, and this game originally came out for the Sega Mega Drive. It was actually quite impressive graphically for the console at the time, and if you like shooters, it's totally worth picking up for just a few bones. Clockwork Aquario, an arcade game originally developed by Redstone, a developer who developed many of the Wonder Boy games, is a nice and simple fun platformer. The game was originally supposed to be released for the arcades back in 1993, but it got shelved for many years, and after a very long time, the game's code was found and restored to a completed state for modern consoles. This is $1.99 on the US eShop as well, and if you like arcade games, then of course it's a no-brainer to pick up, especially at that price. Finally, there's Ultra Core, a run-and-gun style game developed by DICE, yes, of Battlefield series fame. This game was originally supposed to come out in 1994, but it got shelved pretty much, and the Mega Drive version was completed and finally released in 2019. This gameplay is similar to the Turrican games, and if you like those games, or games of that style, then consider this another no-brainer at just $1.99 on the US eShop. These games are on sale in different regions too, and they're very much inexpensive as well. Cannon Dancer, otherwise known as Osman, is on sale for 80% off, $3.99 on the US eShop. The gameplay of this game is very similar in style to Capcom's famous arcade classic Strider. In fact, many ex-Capcom employees that worked on the Strider arcade game also developed this title, and it's pretty much designed to be a spiritual sequel to that classic game. The gameplay is very good in this one, it's very action-packed for its time. Never got a console port until just a few years ago. If you like platformers, action games from the arcades, then of course Osman here, Cannon Dancer, is definitely worth checking out for just a few dollars. Cotton Fantasy is the latest game in the Cotton Shoot-'em-up / Cute-'em-up series, and in my view, it just might be the very best game. This time around, in addition to Cotton herself and her classic magical powers being playable, there's a bunch of other characters you can play as, each with their own unique shooting style and gameplay mechanics. Additionally, you can choose your own path through the stages each time you play, which is a series first, and there's more stages that you can unlock as you play. The core gameplay is awesome, there's some nice stages here, and it has a nice backing soundtrack. It's a good, fun shoot-'em-up for newer players and veterans alike. It's on sale for 90% off currently, so it's just $3.99 on the US eShop. The Ninja Saviors: Return of the Warriors is a remaster of the Super Nintendo title that was a sequel to the classic Taito arcade game, that being the Ninja Warriors. Just like the arcade game, it's a side-scrolling beat-'em-up. This one expands things a bit, with a much deeper moveset for each of the characters, more different types of enemies, and more varied stage environments to play through. The remaster looks great. It adds new characters to unlock, new difficulty options, and it includes a new backing soundtrack, and it has 2-player local co-op too. It's got a discount of 70% off on the eShop via the latest sale. It's $5.99 on the US eShop. In addition, there's the Space Invaders Forever collection on sale. This contains 3 of the more modern releases in the Space Invaders series. Space Invaders Gigamax 4 SE, a up to 4-player multiplayer game where you team up with others to take down the invaders. Arkanoid vs. Space Invaders, which combines elements of both arcade games for a fun mix. And the awesome Space Invaders Extreme, a crazy, souped-up take on the Space Invaders formula. Space Invaders Extreme is a lot of fun if you like arcade shooters. It takes the Space Invaders formula and dials it way up to 11, with crazy fast-paced action, power-ups, boss battles, and lots more. The collection is worth picking up for that game alone, but the addition of the other 2 games does sweeten the deal. It's back on sale for 80% off, $5.99 on the US eShop. If you haven't broken your New Year promise of getting fit, or looking to get back on track, or even just starting at all with your New Year fitness plan, then I just may have the game for you. Fitness Boxing Fist of the North Star. Yes, Fitness Boxing meets the craziness known as Fist of the North Star. The gameplay has you using your Joy-Cons and moving to the beat of the music as you throw jabs, hooks, and uppercuts and more, and sometimes it would even have you performing special moves made famous in the Fist of the North Star manga and anime. Yeah, it's extremely silly, but it's actually a pretty good fitness game. There's a bunch of different modes, you have plenty of ways to track your progress, as well as there's plenty of unlockables to earn through all your exercising. At 90% off, $4.99 on the US eShop, I think it's a no-brainer for those looking for something different for their exercise program. Additionally, there's an expansion pack, and that's 90% off as well, $2.49 on the US eShop, and this adds even more game modes, as well as new outfits and music. It's insanely cheap, and if you pick up the game, you might as well just pick up the DLC too. Fitness Circuit is a fitness game, surprise surprise, and while it does have bits of similarity to the fitness boxing games, that is, using the Joy-Cons to map your movements, instead of punching to the beat of the music, you actually compete in various aerobic and strength-building exercises that have been converted into various mini-games here. It's a nice and a good option for those looking for a fun way to exercise and get healthier for the new year. There's a demo on the eShop that you can check out to see what it's all about. Just like the Fist of the North Star fitness boxing game, I've included it here since it's pretty inexpensive and a healthy way to get you moving. It's on sale for 80% off, $9.99 on the US eShop. The eShop deal that was available for the holidays for the Borderlands collection, Pandora's Box, is back again. The bundle is back on sale for 75% off, $37.49 on the US eShop, and it contains 6 games: Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, Borderlands, the pre-sequel, Tales from Borderlands, and New Tales from Borderlands, as well as all their add-on content. It's a lot of freaking stuff. If you don't own any of these games yet off the eShop and have been interested in picking them up, then this bundle is perfect for you. You'll be saving a lot via this bundle sale versus buying everything separate. Moonlighter is a fantastic little indie game that has you playing as a shopkeeper named Will, who is all about exploring dungeons in order to find stuff to sell at his shop. The game has you managing his shop while also exploring dungeons, with gameplay that seems to be heavily inspired by the 2D Legend of Zelda games. There's a crafting system, companions you can recruit to help you with your adventures, as well as there's a village full of people that you're going to need to help out with little quests. It's a lot of fun, and the gameplay loop is surprisingly very addicting. The complete edition includes the Switch exclusive content, as well as it includes the Dimensions DLC that adds a brand new dungeon, new enemies, weapons, customers, and lots more. At 85% off, $4.34 on the US eShop, this game is an absolute steal. Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny allows you to play as many Nickelodeon characters from past and present, like SpongeBob, or their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Timmy Turner, Jimmy Neutron, and lots more in a action RPG adventure. You attack with your weapons, you can cast spells, and level up just like a traditional RPG, and get to travel through many iconic cartoon landscapes as you fight enemies and bosses alike. The game supports single player, but there is a local multiplayer option for up to 4 players to play together. The game is cute for what it is, a family-friendly action RPG. Most games of the genre seem to be focused a lot towards older gamers. Both the Switch and Switch 2 Deluxe editions are on sale for the first time ever on the eShop, with a discount of 67% off. Yeah, that's a really big discount for a game that just came out a few months ago. The Deluxe edition includes a costume pack with additional costumes for your characters. Note there doesn't seem to be an upgrade path for this game, at least not that I'm aware of, so make sure to choose the correct console version that you need. The Switch 2 version features a higher resolution for the game, as well as the game operates at 60 FPS. .hack GU Last Recode is a collection that contains the 3 original .hack GU titles, and they have all been fully restored and remastered in this collection. On top of that, this collection fixes some issues that were present in the original games, in addition to some quality of life improvements. It's on sale for just $9.99 on the US eShop. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is on sale for 80% off, $11.99 on the US eShop. The Gold Edition includes all the DLC, including the excellent Donkey Kong Adventure DLC. As for the game itself, it's an excellent turn-based strategy game. Challenging one at times, but one that's pretty fun to play. Oh, and this game actually is better on Switch 2, because it actually gets boosted to 60 FPS on there. So yeah, if you have that system, you can look forward to a welcome boost for this game on that system. For cozy game fans, there's the MySims Cozy Bundle. This includes 2 games, MySims and MySims Kingdom. Both games have been HD remastered here. In MySims, you get to rebuild a town, and in MySims Kingdom, you get to make a kingdom bigger and better than before. You get to solve puzzles, use your creativity in various ways like customizing things, help the Sims with their problems and all that stuff. Yeah, these games are extremely chill games. They're cute for the younger crowd, but those who are just looking for some games that are very relaxing and chill and kinda just good to hang out in, if that makes any sense. The bundle is on sale for 50% off, $19.99 on the US eShop. Not bad of a price with 2 whole games. BAKERU is a 3D platformer, a modern spiritual successor to the Goemon series of games that Konami used to make. It has you traveling through the 47 Japanese prefectures in order to free Japan from these crazy festival troops that seem to have Japan under their control. You'll need to use BAKERU's drumming powers, as well as his magical transforming abilities to beat up the bad guys and explore each stage and find all the collectibles within. This is a quality Nintendo-like platformer, and I consider it a gem. It's pretty awesome. On Switch 2, this game is super smooth too. It operates at a pretty much locked 60 FPS. The game is on sale for 30% off on the eShop, $27.99 on the US eShop. If you're a fan of old school, mystery, or detective games, or the 8-bit Famicom Detective Club games, well, they're 2 volumes of Retro Mystery Club, are pretty much very similar in style to those games. I mean, right down to the gameplay and graphical style. It's really similar. Almost too similar. But, that said, they are actually pretty good detective titles. Both games seem to rarely go on sale, but for the New Year sale, they do get a discount again, and they're discounted for 75% off. They are $2.49 on the US eShop. Again, if you like this old school style mystery games, then these games are definitely worth a look. Retro Ravengers was made by the same developers of the Mystery Club games, though this game is radically different. This is a really solid 16-bit style action platformer. It's of high quality too. There's a bunch of characters to play as, each with their own unique abilities. There's lots of variety to the stages, and the game is filled to the brim with lots of humor. It may be a retro style, but trust me, it's anything but plain. It's on sale for 70% off, $2.49 on the US eShop. Classic Games Heretic plus Hexen got released late last year in a new bundle, and it comes with a bunch of goodies, improvements, and enhancements to the games. This bundle includes Heretic, Shadow of the Serpent Riders, Hexen, Beyond Heretic, and Hexen, Death Kings of the Dark Citadel. Plus includes 2 brand new episodes. So there's a total of 117 campaign maps and 120 deathmatch maps to play through in this collection. It's pretty insane. In addition, it has online cross-platform support, which is always good to see, local split-screen support for deathmatch and co-op play, in-game mod support, and loads of accessibility options, quality of life improvements, and this collection even includes engine fixes for the games. This bundle is the ultimate way to enjoy these games now. The bundle is currently on sale for 33% off, $10.04 on the US eShop. It's worth pointing out, for those who haven't picked up these 2 racing classics, that both Burnout Paradise Remastered and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered are back on sale for really cheap. Burnout Paradise Remastered, with its 60 FPS gameplay, is on sale for 83% off, just a little over $5 on the US eShop. And Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered is on sale for 83% off too, $6.79 on the US eShop. And finally, let's talk about the first-party Nintendo deals. I always like to mention these, since a lot of people are interested when they do go on sale. One thing to note is that for many of these games, the physical versions of the games are on sale on the Nintendo Online Store, as well as some other retailers, for the same price. So if you prefer your first-party games to be physical instead of digital, that is an option to keep in mind. Anyway, here are the deals. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, a fantastic 2D platformer, is on sale for 33% off, $39.99 the US. I still consider this to be one of the best 2D platformers ever made. It is so freaking good. It's got fantastic levels, lots of secrets to find within. If you like platformers, it is absolutely worth picking up. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is on sale for 30% off. It is the remake of the Wii title and adds a new comic book art style. It runs at 60 FPS, and the game includes new abilities for Kirby, revamped controls, amiibo support, and a bunch of multiplayer minigames that you can take part in. Plus it has an epilogue expansion that you can check out too. It's actually a really good remake with a surprising amount of additions, much more than I expected. If you have a Switch 2, do keep in mind that right now, the game does have a little bit of an issue with that system. Apparently there's some audio issues that they're trying to work out. I assume that Nintendo's going to have it fixed pretty soon. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD is on sale for 30% off too, $41.99 on the US eShop. This is a remaster of the Wii game. Surprise, surprise, a 2 for 2, that adds some changes, including the option to play with a more modern control scheme instead of motion controls, though that is included as an option as well. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is on sale for 20% off, $31.99 on the US eShop, and the Special Episode expansion is on sale for 20% off as well. This was one of the games that got a free Switch 2 update that added support for high-resolution screens, as well as the Switch 2 screen, as well as includes HDR support and game share support, where up to 2 people can team up to local play or online with just one copy of the game in co-op play. ARMS is on sale for 30% off, $41.99 on the US eShop. Just like Captain Toad, this got a free Switch 2 upgrade as well. It's optimized the game for the Nintendo Switch 2 display and high-resolution TVs for improved image quality. It also gave the game support for HDR and improved the frame rate. The game reaches a far more consistent 60 FPS on the newer system. It's smooth as butter to play now. Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics is on sale for 20% off, $31.99 on the US eShop. It's got a free Switch 2 upgrade that adds game share support, where up to 4 people can play 34 of the 51 games through local or online play with just one copy of the game. Big Brain Academy Brain vs. Brain is on sale for 20% off, and this, surprise surprise, got a free Switch 2 update as well. We noticed a trend here. Most of the first-party deals are ones that have the free Switch 2 update. It adds support for game share for up to 4-player play with the party mode through local online play with just one copy of the game. Game Builder Garage is on sale for 20% off too. The free Switch 2 update added optimization for the Switch 2 display and high-resolution TVs, as well as it adds mouse control support, which is a very much welcomed feature. Finally, there's Fitness Boxing 3, Your Personal Trainer, which is on sale for $39.99 on the US eShop. I've heard good things about this one, just like the other fitness boxing games. But to be fair, I would recommend getting the Fist of the North Star Boxing or Fitness Circuit before this one, because those are good fitness games too, and you can pick them up for much, much less than this game via the New Year sale. And that is it for my highlights from the New Year sale. Goodness, that took a lot out of me. I'm tired. Anyway, I hope this helps you out. Let me know if you aim to pick up anything from the sale in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed, notifications turned on, so you do not miss out on any future videos. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope the start of the new year has been kind to you, and I'll catch you soon on the next video.